gotta get it. Cause I gotta get it.
What's going on? This is your boy SB. So we are doing a part 2 to the 700 employee walkout video that I posted yesterday. And we are calling this the hard truth of the situation at hand. So the whole root issue of that building having 700 to 1,000 people walk out. We have also had way smaller walkouts out here in the States as well. And the main thing, also other companies, they have had walkouts, very small though, very minimal. But all these walkouts are having the same core issue. What is that? Cost of living. Cost of living is rising all over the world. But the hard truth about this is, even though cost of living, gas, food, all this stuff is going up, is Amazon or all these other companies, are they required to pay more due to that reason? The hard truth is they are not obligated. They are not required to pay you 1 penny more than what you signed up for when you first started that job at whatever company, Amazon or whatever other company you work for. Whatever salary you agreed to when you started, that you signed on that dotted line, that's what they are obligated to pay. There's no clause in there, or at least I didn't see one. This is all my opinion. Because there may be a clause in there, but I doubt it, especially talking about Amazon. No, they ain't got no clause, not for us. There's nothing in there stating if cost of living goes up, we're required to adjust to that, boom, 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 yada, yada, yada. That's not in there. You won't find that in any contract for any job that I've ever heard of on planet Earth since I've been here. But I think Amazon will give out a pay raise, and I'm gonna tell you why in the end of the video. But I do think with all this madness going on, with their head count high, all the things we've been talking about, how their back is against the wall, I'm not gonna lie, I think they will still give a pay raise. I'll let you know why in the end of the video. But until we get to that point, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It don't cost nothing to help your boy out. And be sure to hit that notification bell, because you will not be notified unless you hit that, and I'm dropping a whole lot more videos. Why do we tell you to do that? Because that helps out the channel. You probably don't give to the channel or donate to the channel, so that's a way you can support. That's free to do so. So when it comes to all these employee walkouts and so many employees wanting a pay raise, I think Amazon, as in every other area, is always under that microscope. But when we pull back and look at the reality of the situation that we're in at Amazon, like, let's do that, right? Amazon was one of the trailblazers on starting off their entry-level pay higher than everyone else. They was the first one to start that. Let's not forget that. Are they still there? No, but they started that. On top of that, entry level, you get vacation, you get VTO, say no to VTO. You got PTO, you got UPT. What other company do you get all these things right when you start off at the entry level of the company? Not many. And on top of that, you got insurance, some good insurance. You got the vision, you got the dental, you got the health, all these things that you can have starting from the gate. So that alone, they already are beating most jobs at the straight entry level that are out there. And these are just normal jobs that we're talking about, normal market jobs. We're not talking about the jobs you got to have 25 requirements. No, we talking about Amazon. Hey, you need a job, come on in. All right, bet you're hired. We talking about that type of job. So 2 reasons why I'm pretty confident Amazon will give a raise. The first reason being, when we look at that story that I posted yesterday, they gave them a raise. Granted, it was 43 cents, you feel me? But it was a raise. But when I was looking at that, I was kind of like, yo, I think they really did some analytics checking numbers behind that, because it was 43. It's not like it was 50, give them 40. It's like, yo, somebody really crunched some numbers. Okay, we're going to divide this, we're going to tie that there, boom. And cousin Jesse was like, all right, what we able to give them? It was like, we can give them 45 cents. Cousin Jesse was like, round it off low, give them 43. But they gave them a raise. So that already shows that they are able to do it, even though it was 43 cents. So let's look at that right there with the job market. Are there a lot of other jobs out there giving pay raises, even if it's 40 cents, even if it's 25 cents? I really haven't looked into it, but I haven't heard of nobody talking about they got a raise lately. So with that alone, what other jobs out there are giving raises in a recession? So that's my first reason. They gave them a raise. So that's how I know they can give the rest of the people a raise, because they gave them a raise. And so the second reason why I'm pretty sure Amazon will raise its pay, even if it's 40 cents. I mean, it's 40 cents. We'll talk about that in a minute. 40 cents bad. The second reason why I think so is because this is something that I've looked at with Amazon since I've been working there. Actually, before I started working at Amazon, because I had that same thought in my head, like, yo, I'm working at Amazon. You're crazy. People got to go pee in bottles. Like, they can't use restrooms. I heard they don't let people eat. Like, I've heard all type of wild stories about Amazon before I worked there. But one thing that I noticed since working at Amazon low key responds to public pressure, to public opinion, especially when it comes to certain topics. And when you look at it, that's why Amazon raises pay. They had pressure. I remember seeing news articles. They had story after story talking about their pay, talking about this, talking about that. What did Amazon do? They say, all right, you know what? All right, you know what? Well, we had enough. All right, pay them some more. And then, like I said, Amazon actually did give us a raise. They gave us a raise last year, which was in the middle of that whole situation of the shutdowns and all that stuff. They gave us a raise during that time. Who else got a raise during that time? If I remember correctly, I remember most businesses were being shut down at that time. We got a raise. I remember I got a $3 raise due to the fact I was there for a little bit longer. But I remember I got a $3 raise. That was a year ago. Just my opinion. I think it had a little something to do with, I don't know, all the employees online complaining. And then all of a sudden, boom, here's a $3 raise out of nowhere. That came from nowhere. So believe it or not, I truly believe, well, I know Amazon, all these companies, we're in a new generation where social media, social outspeaking, we the people, we now have a voice, and it's forcing these companies to listen due to the fact it can impact the customer's view on the company if all they're hearing is negative feedback from the employees that work there. So that's just my opinion, but if you look at the track record, it kind of makes sense, and I think that holds some weight. So that's another reason why I think we will end up getting another raise, because if the employees continue to voice their opinion about this, especially online, is going to put pressure on them on top of the pressure that they already have on them. So when it comes to that, let's look at their raise, right? Like, they were going to give them 40 cents. For our situation that we are in, what's a good raise? What's a good raise amount for us Americans? Like, let's not get it twisted. Amazon watches these videos. What's up, HR? What's up, corporate? Like, they watch videos that talk about Amazon and they take notes. Be very aware of that. So for them watching this video, and they're going to go through the comments, what is a good raise for Amazonians here in America? What's your thoughts? All right. So also, I wanted to answer a comment, because when I first read this article, I low-key felt the same way for a minute. I was like, oh, they can probably just boom, boom, boom. And somebody actually said it in the comment section. We're going to talk about that real quick. Shout out to my dude, Charlie. He's commented on a lot of the videos, showed major support. So shout out to you, my guy. He said Amazon can go 90% automated if they wanted to, but they know cutting jobs is politically wrong. Now, I know a lot of people might think that, because it seems like, oh, well, they are working in that direction to automate more and more processes. For them to go automated that quick, that's not going to happen. If they stood up over there in the UK and they get a nice raise, and people over here in America stand up, and I mean, if they take a stand, like if it got to a serious point, Amazon wouldn't be able to go fully automated. And I'll give a few reasons why. One of the main things, they've stretched themselves too much on being able to deliver so quick. With the 1-day deliveries, 2-day deliveries, all that will be shot. Imagine how long it will take to replace the human workforce within a week, within 2 weeks, even within 3 weeks. If they waited 3 weeks trying to switch out the automations, all that stuff, that would do damage to the company right there. And even if they had a month, the 3 weeks, I think if they had 2 months, it still wouldn't work, because it's too many issues and too many kinks that they're going to have to go through before it just flows smoothly. And I'll tell you how I know this. I've launched 3 buildings so far. One thing has been consistent every single time. One word. You ready for this word? Issues. Another word. You ready for this? Troubleshoot. All right, that's 2 words, but you feel what I'm saying. Every time I launch one of those buildings, we're not even talking about a new system of packing and storing. That's a whole new thing. We're talking about buildings that they're just duplicating and adding on a few new things here and a few new things there. And literally, first week, you most likely not doing nothing because this don't work. This don't work. Oh, we need to fix this over here. We got problems with this over here. We got problems with that over there. It's so much stuff going wrong with buildings that they're duplicating. So how much more time will they need for a brand new system to be rolled out to the whole network? I definitely don't think that's going to happen. But what I definitely think they're going to be working faster to speed up that process. Because is that coming? I wholeheartedly still believe, can't nobody change my thoughts, I believe that's coming. Not just with Amazon. When you look at Earth in general, AI is the future. Wherever you're at, they're trying to automate more and more and more. And if you look online, there's already machines that can pack a box, but it's like one big old machine. It's way too much space. Like I'm saying, they don't have it down quite yet. At least that's what they show in the public. We don't know what they have in secret. So I don't think that's something we have to worry about for at least 5 years. I think we can force their hand for right now. I think what the UK is doing is going to work because they don't really have another option to go to. So my encouragement, work at Amazon. Collect that OT. Stop taking VTO. Say no to VTO. Work that VET if you can to stack up your money, to pay down your debt, and to have a cushion for anything that may happen. And if you have the health, if you are able to, find a second job that you can do part-time just to save up some more money. And if you can find another job that does pay more, I would be a little skeptical. Do your thing, but be sure to do your homework. Be sure to do your research, because the last thing that you want to do, which will be terrible, is if you leave a job and then you go to another job, even if it's greater pay, and then that job ends up shutting down, or that job ends up having layoffs due to the fact they can't sustain themselves during this recession or economic storm that we're going through. Because at least with Amazon, they've made it through a storm. They made it through that shutdown time. Right now, yeah, we've had a whole bunch of cuts. They said 100,000 people they cut. Go check the video. I did a video on that. But when you look around, the boat is still floating. I'm not saying the boat ain't got holes in it. I'm not saying the boat ain't hit an iceberg. I'm not saying the boat's not sinking. But we floating, baby. I always encourage, try to create another stream of income. If you know how to wash cars, boom, go detail. Detailing is popping right now. My friend told me to start detailing like last year. I should have listened, because I know somebody that lives on my street who detailing and they killing it. I should have did that. It's too late now. I can't take their money. I can't take their business. Go detail. You a barber? Start cutting some hair. You do nails? Start doing some nails. Create some more streams of income. Anyways, man, this is your boy SB. I just wanted to have that second part on if I thought they would do a pay raise. Didn't want to put it in the same video because that video had been way too long. It was already too long. But be sure to hit the notification bell, dropping a whole lot more videos. Yes, I am an artist. This is my song is about to come on. It's called Whoa. It's off my new album called Motivated. I do positive music, motivation music, inspiration music. Hope you enjoy it. Go support your boy and stream it. It will be in the description. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. Anyways, it's your boy SB. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in. If I'm alive, I'ma live. Mama said if you gon' do it big. Yeah, motivated till the end. Never break, never bend. Finna have them like, whoa.